ends up in the happiest, most loving, healthiest relationship, I can promise you I will still hate most men.
Oh, we already know this will be educational, informal, and very, very good advice to younger women. Let's have a listen.
And that is something that I genuinely don't think will ever change, because
Also, can't imagine she'd be too happy with the guy, or necessarily want the guy, if he said the exact same thing what she just said about women. But remember, it's women that are oppressed, because if a guy said that online, he'd be lynched, he'd be all over mainstream media, and he'd be completely silenced and cancelled, etc. But remember, only male privilege exists. Remember that.
there are so many men that treat women so badly.
No, these are just men that you choose, and we're going to see why in a minute.
Truly find one that is just like the outlier that genuinely treats me good and treats other women well, you're like, he's just one of the good ones. That's not going to change my outlook on the majority of men and the way that they go about their lives.
And plenty of you men marry these women. Jesus Christ. Look, you need to avoid these women like the plague. What, do you really want this sort of life? Imagine going out with someone like this. This woman will probably get married. And we wonder why we have such a high divorce rate. Because men and women make bad decisions. Men make the bad decision by completely avoiding the red flags because a nice pretty face comes along. And then these women don't take responsibility or accountability for their decisions. But let's keep listening.
Society. I truly don't care that I feel this way about them, because I didn't create these feelings. They did.
Oh, I see. So other people created your feelings. Again, no responsibility, no accountability. You create your own feelings and then you decide how you then deal with it. You've decided to play the victim, pretend that men are the problem, not changed, not made better decisions. And again, we're going to see in a minute why.
Everyone's like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? People hurt my friends. People hurt my family.
Birds of a feather flock together. You are the sum of your friends around you. Get better friends. Get friends who have the life that you actually want, and they can actually help you. And regarding your family, well, you should have made better decisions for the mistakes your family made. You should have seen the mistakes your family made and say, I want to do better than that. Instead, you'd say no accountability, blame men, instead of looking at your family and thinking, you should have done what I'm about to do. You should have done the right thing and made better decisions. Friends, you've made bad decisions as well. You need to stop passing the blame on other men and take responsibility and accountability. I've always said, birds of a feather flock together. Boom, there's your answer.
Like, people hurt my clients. I have been hurt,
Oh God, it gets worse. She has clients, so she's probably some sort of coach. And we wonder why you have such a huge dating crisis. The blind leading the blind. Someone who's absolutely clueless about what men want, how to keep a man, how to act. Clueless in the completely wrong social circles, in the wrong family. And she's built a career on giving advice to women about men, relationships. You can't make this up. My darling, just watch a little bit of Kevin Samuels. He'll straighten you out. He's not going to tell you anything you want to hear, but he'll certainly straighten you out. He'll tell you something you need to hear. That's my advice.
I've had my fair share of hurt from men, but I've also had so many stories and experiences from other women where it's very hard to put men in a good light. It's very hard to trust men.
Okay, my advice, get new friends. Set your family screwed up. Don't follow in their footsteps. Work on yourself. Look in the mirror and think to yourself, where am I going wrong? Take responsibility, take accountability, and you'll do absolutely fine. That's my best advice. And men, avoid these women like the plague. These women are the first to divorce you, break up with you, cheat on you. You do not want to marry these women. Guarantee some simp's going to wife her up though.